Hi, it's Lillian Reekie here, the parenting strategist, and today I'm going to be sharing with you one of my parenting tips from my book, If You Want Kids to Cooperate, Just Ask. I'm going to be sharing parenting tip number 8, which is be a role model. Young children are like sponges. Who's ever worked that one out so far, that our young children really are like sponges? When you think about it, they pick up a lot of the things that we say and do, how we interact with people, even the tonality of our voice, whether we're happy or sad or angry. They pick up on the language that we use, and it's so important to remember, particularly with very young children, that we are their first role model. So they look to us for example. They learn from us both on a conscious and unconscious level how to interact, how to treat people, how to get the best out of people, how to converse with people. So we really have to be consciously aware that in every waking moment that the child is around us, that we are their role model. Sometimes you may think, oh, the kids are in the next room playing or watching TV, they're not going to be able to hear what I'm saying or a conversation that I'm saying. But kids are very good also at picking up on energy. So if there are some heated words, for example, or some raised voices or some anger expressed, even if they don't hear the words, they will pick up on a lot of that, the vibrations that are happening in the room beside you. So we do have to be very, very careful. And our role modelling is very, very important, because when you think about it, I think I've discussed this before, our kids are born with this like blank necktie computer, and we are their programmers. So basically what we put into their subconscious is their programming. So if they hear us, being uncooperative, they're going to learn how to be uncooperative rather than being cooperative. If they hear us being disrespectful, either to them or to others around us, they will learn what disrespect is rather than the example of respect. If they see us being angry and using inappropriate language in social situations, they will see that and believe that that's okay. It's not really fair as parents to actually say, do as I say, not as I do. That just doesn't cut it any longer. There's actually a quote in my book that I think I'll share with you because I really, really love it. It says that children seldom misquote you. They usually repeat word for word what you should not have said. And how apt is that? So it really is not important for our children to do as we say and not as we do. So please, parents and educators, keep that in mind, that our children are very susceptible. They are out there listening and looking to us for examples. We are their role model, and we have to be we have to be a positive role model. I can look at the real cliche type topics like smoking and drinking and using inappropriate language. It doesn't seem fair, if you're using inappropriate language and then your child says something inappropriate, that you punish them for that, or you say to them, well, we can't use language like that if you've used it. If we are smoking or drinking in front of our children and they get to, come to the age of 12, 13, 14 and they want to smoke and drink, how can we then say to them, well, you can't do it? It's just not a good example. The same goes with diet. I think that I share a lot with parents about healthy food and healthy diet. Yet if you've got bottles of soft drink and heaps of packets of chemical laden products that you're consuming on an ongoing basis, it's not fair to say to your children, well, I can eat that but you can't, I can drink that but you can't. So we do have to be role models and examples. It is okay to say to children, look, this is a special treat. We don't eat ice cream or we don't eat chips or have lollies often, but for a special treat we can do that as a family. That's fine, because that's still a really positive example. But for you to be sitting drinking soft drinks every night and eating foods that you don't want your kids to eat, but to say it's okay for me to and you not to, is not fair. So make yourself a positive role model. Show your children what it means to be respectful, what it means to make good choices. And that way, when your children are older, they are going to have had all the positive role models, and hopefully they won't look towards towards some of the more negative things that some kids are doing these days because they just haven't been given the right example. So hope that has been of some help today, and I look forward to catching up with you for another parenting tip very shortly. So have a great day, and we'll speak to you next time. Bye.